Well guys, I got some bad news. I went to go take this thing on a test drive after reinstalling a different pulley since the small pulley on the back was, this pulley right here was too small and it kept stalling the engine, so put a different pulley on. That one right there. But as you can tell, I'm holding this phone level with the frame. That pulley's angling down. I threw this thing in gear and it completely bent the freaking frame. I mean, look at this. Completely bent all right in that corner. Fucking sucks. Chain didn't break. I mean, so I have no clue what I'm gonna do with this thing now. I might freaking pull the trans and the motor and cut this plate out and put a better plate in here. Then I gotta drill holes for that and that again. Because this plate actually came off an old rear engine lawnmower. That's where that transmission came from. So, I don't know, I might end up just taking this completely out, putting some pieces of angle iron in there, and putting motor that's up underneath this thing. It's the motor I call the Marshmallow. It was an old Predator 212. Has no governor. I've port and polished the head. I've widened the oil galleys for the where the push rods would go. Widen those so that way you get more air, or more oil back down to it. As you can see, no governor arm. I did remove the low oil sensor. That's gone, as you can see. But freaking probably take this, stick it in that big old thing, get a clutch for it. It's probably what I'll do. Or I might just get a torque converter. Or a backing plate for a torque converter. I got the drive and the driven laying around here somewhere. Stick on here. I'll probably will do that. Then take, instead of using that 8 horsepower for a project, I'll use this big old 16 horsepower and a 5-speed transmission. Now y'all are probably asking, why don't I just take this 5-speed transmission and that motor and run them together? Honestly, I could. I'd rather just go ahead have, because right now this is my clutch, even though it says hill brake. I'd rather this be my throttle and this be my brake. Have the shifter out of the way so I can have 3 people. Get rid of that button actually. I'll probably take this out. I'll take that out and put a switch here. Actually, no, I will not use that Predator. I'll actually take that 8 horsepower, modify it to be a horizontal shaft, that one that's over there, and put it in this. So anyway, this is an 8 horsepower. I've already port and polished the heads on that, and milled down the head a little bit for high compression. But what I'll do is I'll take that and put it on here. Yeah, I'll do that. That sounds like a good idea. This is still sitting here with the Subaru on it. I got my custom exhaust back there, which you can't see. There it is. This thing still needs a new pulley and belt. That's all this thing needs. And it's ready in a gas tank. But this, I probably will stick that 8 horsepower right here. Yeah, that seems like a good idea. Because I really don't feel like spending the time and converting this over to a vertical shaft, because honestly this thing does not need 16 horsepower. I mean, 8 horsepower would be alright. right gear ratios, which I mean, I got a good gear ratio down there. I will be replacing that sprocket because I built a sprocket for it, and as you can see, it's bolted on. It ain't very even up and down, so it sits there and does that. So I don't know what I'll be sticking this on. I might actually cut all that stuff back off, motor mount that thing, and shove this motor back in there. Or as I said, I might just reinforce, get a thicker plate, or some angle iron or something. So I can get a bunch of this little thick 2x2 1/4" angle iron. I mean, that's pretty beefy stuff there. I could probably take a bunch of that and build me some chunks out of this. But I don't know yet. I probably will stick that 16 horsepower in here just because it's easier. Or not the 16 horsepower, the 8 horsepower. Because it'll be easier. So yeah. I don't know yet. Yeah, I'd rather stick that 8 horsepower in here so that way I can have the electric start function. Only thing I'll have to do is rearrange my old flicker. Or build one for it. And this thing, and build a mounting bracket for it. I gotta do the oil flicker, the mounting bracket, and get, crap, what do I need? Head gasket for it. Let's see what, a thing. Oh, sorry about the light, but I have port and polished it. I'll have to build a carb adapter so that way it'll run like that. But that's for later. I don't know what I'll do with it yet. Heck, if I can get a spark plug for that thing, I might stick that on there with a 5-speed transmission. But I'd rather keep that 5-speed for another video, or for a different project. I'm not exactly sure what I'll do with this thing yet. This thing's been a good vehicle. It's pretty beat up, wore out. I mean, there's the original rear end over there as a trailer, because I blew it up. But I don't know. I probably will make it a horizontal shaft, a torque converter. Should have pretty good job moving. It should be pretty easy to move this thing with that 8 horsepower torque converter. Or get me gas tank mounted. So with an extra fuel system tucked up there, so that way this would just drain off of that. But just give me any ideas on what y'all think I should do with it. If y'all think I should put that Predator over there on it. Now that Predator does need some work. It needs the rocker studs, the little jam nuts. Need to get some of those. 8 horsepower. All it needs is a head gasket and modifications to move it to horizontal. But yeah, I'm sort of tired of messing with the transmission right now, so I'll take that out and use it in a different project. Well, leave a comment if y'all want to see the Predator with a torque converter or the 8-horse Briggs flathead with a torque converter in this thing. But the 16 horsepower and the transmission, I'm taking those out. I'm tired of those. I'd rather just be a fully automatic, press the pedal and go. Yeah. Well, that's it for this video. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see y'all later.